My name is Lily. I live in a small house with a garden. My garden is big and full of flowers. Every morning, I wake up early. I hear the birds sing outside my window. The sun is soft and the air is fresh. I smile and feel happy. I take my small shovel and my green watering can. Then, I walk into the garden. It is my favorite place in the world. The garden is quiet. It is peaceful. I feel calm when I am in my garden. I like the smell of the flowers and the earth. The soil is soft. I touch it with my hands. I feel close to nature. The garden makes me feel safe and strong. I love to plant many things. I plant roses. They are red, pink, and white. They smell very sweet. I also plant sunflowers. They are tall and yellow. They look like little suns. When I look at them, I feel warm inside. I plant lavender too. Lavender has small purple flowers. Its smell is soft and calm. The bees come and dance around the lavender. I love watching them. Every day, I work in the garden. I water the plants. I pull out weeds. I check the leaves and the flowers. I talk to my plants too. I say, "Hello, little flower. You are doing great today." I smile at them. I believe plants can feel love. When I talk to them, I feel more connected. The garden is not just a place, it is like a friend to me. Sometimes, I see butterflies. They fly from flower to flower. I stop and watch them. They move gently. Their wings are like art. I do not speak. I just look and feel happy. These are quiet moments, but they are full of joy. The garden teaches me many things. It teaches me to be patient. I plant a seed, and I wait. I wait many days. Slowly, the seed becomes a small green sprout. It grows little by little. One day, it becomes a flower. This makes me smile. I learn that good things take time. When I feel sad or worried, I go to the garden. I sit on a small chair under the tree. I listen to the wind. I watch the flowers. I take deep breaths. The garden helps me feel better. It gives me peace. I think less. I feel more. Nature is kind. It does not hurry. It just grows. I also make compost in my garden. I use old vegetables, dry leaves, and food scraps. I mix them in a bin. After some weeks, it turns into dark, rich soil. This soil is good for my plants. It is full of life. Making compost helps the earth. I feel proud. I am helping my garden, and I am helping nature too. Sometimes, it rains. I stay inside my house. I sit near the window and look outside. I watch the rain fall on the flowers. The petals shine with water. The garden drinks the rain. Everything looks clean and new. I love rainy days. They are soft and quiet. In the evening, I walk in the garden again. I say goodnight to the plants. I touch the petals gently. I watch the sky. The stars come out. The wind is soft. I feel peace in my heart. The garden goes to sleep, and so do I. The garden is a special place. It is not just dirt and plants. It is full of love, peace, and beauty. It helps me grow, just like I help the plants grow. Every day, I learn something new. Every day, I feel thankful for this space. This is my garden. This is my peaceful world. Here, I smile. Here, I feel alive. I hope everyone can have a place like this, a place to breathe, to feel, and to be happy. Where I learn about life. Every day, my garden teaches me something new. I do not only grow flowers and vegetables, I also grow patience, love, and hope. In the beginning, every plant is just a small seed. Some seeds are very tiny, like little dots. I put them in the ground and cover them with soft soil. I water them gently and wait. At first, I cannot see anything. There is no flower, no leaf, not even a sprout. But I know something is happening under the soil. I believe that the seed is trying to grow. After a few days, I see a small green sprout. It is very small and soft, but it is alive. It is growing. That moment always makes me smile. It shows me that good things take time. We cannot rush them. We must wait, trust, and care. I talk to my plants every day. I say kind words to them. I say, "You are growing well. Keep going. I am proud of you." It may sound silly, but I believe they understand. maybe not with ears, but with energy and love. When I speak with care, I feel more connected. I feel like I am not alone. My plants are like quiet friends. They listen without talking. They never judge me. They just grow, slowly and beautifully. Sometimes plants do not grow. Maybe the soil is not right. Maybe there is too much water or not enough sun. When that happens, I feel a little sad. But I do not stop. I try again. I learn from my mistakes. I move the plant to a better place. I change the way I water it. I try something new. Little by little, I learn what each plant needs. Every plant is different, just like people. Gardening teaches me that it is okay to fail. We can always learn and try again. One day, I had an idea. I wanted to help the birds too. I built a small bird house using wood. I painted it with happy colors. Then I put it on a tree in my garden. After some days, a small bird came, then another. They made a nest. Now, every morning, they sing. Their songs make my garden more alive. I feel happy because my garden is not just for me. It is also a home for birds and bees and butterflies. It is full of life. I also grow vegetables in my garden. I grow carrots, tomatoes, and lettuce. I watch them grow from seeds into real food. When they are ready, I pick them and cook them. I make soup or salad. The food tastes better because I grew it with love. I know where it came from. I know how it grew. That makes every bite feel special. One time, there was a big storm. The wind was very strong. It broke some of my flowers. I went outside and saw the damage. Some flowers were on the ground. I felt sad. I worked so hard. I wanted to cry, but then I saw something else. Some flowers were still standing. They were hurt, but not broken. They were still there, still alive. That day, I learned something very important. Life is not always easy. Sometimes there are storms. But we can still stand. We can bend, but not break. We can keep growing. The garden shows me how to be patient. Plants do not grow in one day. They grow little by little. Some grow fast, some grow slow. But all of them need time. People are the same. We all grow in our own way. The garden helps me to slow down. To watch, to listen, to care, these are good things. When I work in my garden, I feel peace. I feel love. I do not think about problems. I only think about the plants, the sun, the soil, and the air. I feel free. I feel strong. I feel like I belong to the earth. Gardening is not just work. It is a way to live. A way to be kind. A way to grow both outside and inside. So yes, I plant seeds. I grow flowers and food. But I also grow something more. I grow dreams. I grow love. I grow lessons that stay in my heart. My garden is my teacher, and I'm always learning. When I am not working in my garden, I love to paint. Painting is another way I feel happy and calm. My garden gives me many things to paint. I take the flowers and vegetables I grow and bring them inside. I place them on a table near the window. Then, I sit down with my brushes, paints, and a big white paper. I look at each flower carefully. I see the shapes, the colors, and the way they shine in the sunlight. I start to paint slowly. I try to show the soft petals of the roses. I mix the right colors to make the sunflower look bright and alive. I add little details, like the curve of a leaf or the lines on a carrot. When I paint, time feels slow. I forget all my worries. It feels like magic. The flowers will not last forever, but my paintings can keep their beauty. I call them memories on paper. My love for painting started a long time ago. When I was a little girl, I used to sit with my grandmother in her garden. She loved flowers and art. She had kind eyes and a warm smile. She taught me how to plant seeds and how to use a paintbrush. We used to paint side by side, under the shade of a big tree. She would say, "Nature is the best teacher. Look at it, listen to it, and paint what you feel." Those were special moments. I still remember her voice, her hands, and her love. Now, my grandmother is gone, but when I paint, I feel close to her. I remember the way she laughed when we spilled paint. I remember how she clapped when I finished a picture. She is not here, but she is still part of my heart. through painting, I keep her with me. I think she would be proud to see my garden and my art today. I have a small art room in my house. It is near the garden. It has big windows that let the sunlight in. The walls are full of my paintings. The room smells like flowers and fresh air. My cat sleeps on a chair while I paint. Sometimes I open the window and listen to the birds sing. It is a quiet and happy place. It is where my heart speaks in color. One day, some children from my neighborhood came to visit. They saw my garden and my paintings. Their eyes were wide, and they said, "Wow." I smiled and invited them inside. I gave them paper, colors, and brushes. I showed them how to paint a sunflower. At first, they were shy, but soon they started painting with joy. They laughed and asked questions. Their hands were full of color. The room was full of energy. Since that day, I started something new. Every Sunday, the children come to my house. We sit in the garden or in the art room. We paint together. We talk about flowers, dreams, and happy things. I call it Flower Art Day. It is now my favorite part of the week. The children bring so much light. They make me feel young and full of hope. Sometimes, I dream about opening a small art cafe. In this cafe, people can come, drink tea, and paint flowers. There will be soft music, fresh air, and the smell of roses. It will be a place for peace, beauty, and kindness. Maybe it will happen one day, but for now, I am happy with what I have. Now, the weather is changing. The days are getting colder. The garden is slowly falling asleep. The flowers stop blooming. The colors are less bright, but I am not sad. I look at my paintings on the wall. I smile. I have captured spring and summer on paper. Even when the garden sleeps, the beauty stays with me. Painting and gardening are my two loves. They help me grow, feel, and remember. They make my heart full. They bring back old memories and help me create new ones. Every flower I plant, every picture I paint, tells a story. A story of love, hope, and dreams. And I feel thankful for every color in my life. At the end of Lily's story, we can see something very beautiful. Her life is simple, but full of meaning. She spends her days taking care of her garden, planting seeds, and watching them grow. She waters the flowers, talks to them, and smiles at the small green sprouts. Her heart is kind, her hands are full of love. And her garden gives love back to her. But Lily does more than grow plants. She grows peace. She grows patience. She grows joy. Her garden is not only full of flowers, it is full of life lessons. She learns that good things take time. She learns that small acts of care can make a big difference. She learns that even after storms, we can grow again. When Lily paints, she keeps those moments forever. She paints roses and sunflowers. She paints vegetables and leaves. And in every painting, there is a story of love, of memory, and of dreams. Through art, she remembers her grandmother. She shares beauty with children. She gives light to others. Lily's life is a quiet life, but it is full of color, kindness, and hope. Now, what can we learn from Lily's story? The lesson is simple. You do not need big things to feel happy. You just need to slow down, to look at a flower, to plant something, to create something with your hands, to care with your heart. Life is not always fast. It is not always loud. Sometimes the most beautiful moments are soft, quiet, and small. You can apply this in your life today. Maybe start with one plant, water it every day. Watch it grow, or take a pencil and draw something from nature. You do not need to be perfect. Just begin. When we do small things with love, they grow into something big inside our hearts. And now, congratulations, you finished this full story. That means you listened, understood, and followed Lily's journey. That means your English has improved step by step, just like Lily's flowers. I am proud of you. You should be proud too. Here is a fun question for you. What helped Lily feel peaceful and happy every day? A. Going shopping, B. Gardening and painting. Comment your answer below, or B. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to support us. Your support gives us energy to keep creating more useful stories for you to enjoy and learn from. We are doing this for free to help you learn English in a fun and kind way. But it takes time and effort to create quality content. If you like what we do, please consider donating to help us continue. Every little bit helps us grow, just like a seed in Lily's garden. Thank you for listening, thank you for learning, and thank you for being here. See you in the next story.